finally left the stoop. Got to know myself and realized on the truth. Walked outside with a brand new dude. Man, I'm feeling brand new, new me, who you? Still kid, finally left the stoop. Got to know myself and realized on the truth. Walked outside with a brand new dude. Man, I'm feeling brand new, new me,
Hey yo,
who you?
welcome to my show.
Another sky, made the blessing coming.
This is Isaiah, and today this is my affirmation sessions, you guys. So today I just, I like to spit positive energy. Things always go wrong in people's lives and things like that. And people never know where to go. And a lot of people, you swipe down on the internet, and you always get the same one where everybody's spitting out, all the negative energy. And it's time to do some positive energy, you guys. So today we are going to be doing some positive affirmations, you guys. This is my affirmation sessions. If you come on here, check on in and listen to some good positive things. So today we're going to start with one thing that you guys always have to do is believe in yourself, you guys. And you have to believe in the good that's coming. And that's one thing a lot of people fail to do. They tend to dwell on the bad. They dwell on the things that aren't necessary. We know bad happens, and that's the thing that people have to realize. Bad happens, but you have to be the good and thinking of how you can always overcome a bad situation. So you don't think about the bad. You always think about what's next. That's a big key in sanity, of keeping your level headed, because you gotta know things can get bad, but you gotta know that you can overcome it. We're also going to do, I have another one that's going to be, I have the power to create change. You put energy out there, and the energy that you put out there is the energy that you get back. So the way for you to create change is change the way you look at a situation. Change the way that you put your energy out there. Because if you put that good energy out there, it comes back in an abundance. So just always remember that even if you see something, just know you can't succumb to the situation or the environment or the energy. You always have to keep that positive energy, because once you let that negative energy overcome you, it succumbs you. So always have the power to create change. Everybody has it. Everybody has the power to create change. One thing is that a lot of people have to realize is we need self-love. Self-love is something that is missing in a lot of lives, because we don't have love for the ones that took care of us. A lot of us didn't have that parent or that comforting hand to be there for them when times were hard. So you kind of lose that self-love of no one loves me, so why should I love myself? And that's what leads to a lot of I hate to say this, a lot of suicides. And that's what this is kind of for, is suicide awareness, you guys. It's things that we need to help our fellow citizens know that there's other ones that care. There are other ways you can go, and you don't have to take your life, because you are loved. And what saying that is something that we need to say to ourselves is, I am worthy. You have to remember, I am worthy. I am loved, and I am enough. Say it with me. I am worthy. I am loved, and I am enough. Ooh, I am enough. Guys, yes. Just remember, I am enough. No matter what situations, because you have to remember, somebody out there has it a lot worse than you. So don't ever sit here and think that your life is just the worst, because we have the power to change it. You just have to put it in there. If you put it in there, you can change anything. One thing you always have to remember, I am the hero of my own life. Own it. I am the hero of my own life. You are the hero. You save your day. This is your world and we just live in it. We live in your world. This is my world. Y'all live in it. Because it's my life. I don't get to see everybody. You know what I mean? You know, you have to really think about, you know, everyone wants to be like this person. No, you got to be like you. You are you. You're unique. You were made to be you. So be you. You don't have to act like somebody else, or just be what you feel is true to you. And that's the best way you can be accepted, is when you be you. And that's what happens in this world, is a lot of people try to perpetrate and be something they're not. And that's what happens in this world. They get lost. So don't get lost, you know what I'm saying? The person you need to be lost in is yourself. Don't ever get lost in these other people. Get lost in you. We feel good at these affirmations, you guys. I have been waiting to do these. I have been trying to figure out how I wanted to start it. I just, you know, this is something I very, very, very am emotional about, and it is about lifting up. You know what I mean? If you watch my reactions, I like to laugh. I like to make people just happy. That's my thing, is to make people happy. It's you need somebody in the world to make it happy. I just want to put smiles on people's face. You know what I'm saying? That's a goal of mine, is if I can make a smile, I can walk a mile. Okay, you guys. So when you really want it, you are unstoppable. When you really want it, you are unstoppable. I want to tell you about, I'm going to go out on this one. For this one, this is my first affirmations video, but I'm going to go out this one, and at the end of every affirmations video, I'm going to put a little story. So this story is why I changed my life. Okay, I lived in Chicago. I was not thugging it. I ain't no thug. I ain't doing any. I wasn't out there doing that. I was trying to go to school, but you know what I'm saying, I'm broke. You know what I'm saying. So I had to live where, you know what I'm saying, you know, where it ain't green. You know what I'm saying. I had to get in the house and duck dodge. You know what I'm saying. But life was telling me that it was time for me to go. I worked at Lowe's. I was a faithful Lowe's worker. I worked on the other side of Chicago, and it took me about an hour to get home every night. So, you know, if you get off if Lowe's closes at 10, you're going to get home around 11:30, you know what I'm saying? And it was time, because I was lost. I didn't know where I wanted to be in life, because, you know, in my life, you know, school, I wanted school so bad, but I wanted to be what I wanted to be. But I never had no guidance of, like, what do you want to be? And so I kind of was over everywhere when it came to that. And I really was lost. And one day walking home from work, had my headphones in, I was just walking all, still lost, but just didn't know what to do with my life. Came around the corner, man came out with a gun, straight to my head. When I saw that, he told me, get on the ground, take everything out of my pocket. I ain't had no money. I was already broke. You heard me in the beginning of the story. I was broke, so I didn't even know what I was going to give him. So I was like, oh, shoot, he going to kill me. And once that gun pointed to my head, I didn't see my life flash before me. I saw my future. And I saw the things that God had, or what was in store. I saw what was in store for me. So when he did that, I laid on the ground and said, oh, I'm good. And in that moment, I knew I was good. I knew I was gone. I was like, God has me. I got a bunch of stuff to do. And he told me to run away and don't look back. I took off running, zigzag, but I ran and I never looked back. And that moment is when I changed my life. I cried a little bit. I cried, you know what I'm saying? Especially, when there's no one else there around you. running for your life, and you know you don't think if he gonna kill you because he did it just to kill you, so you don't ain't no witnesses. You know what I'm saying? I never seen his face ever, so I could never pick it out and see who did that to me. You know what I'm saying? But the moral of the story is, in that situation, instead of me succumbing to what he wanted me to, and let him win, I let my energy win. I said I'm not, and I didn't beg to God, but in my head I was begging to God, like, Lord, just let me live. And that's when God told me, he said, oh, you good. He said, you good. Stay up, listen, and go. And that was more. But there's more to this story. I have a lot more to that story, you know what I'm saying? Because that's when I lived in Chicago. Then I moved to Atlanta, but that's in my next video, you guys. I have more affirmations, and that's going to be in my next video. So, you guys, check me out, you guys. This is Isaiah, and this is Affirmations with Isaiah, you guys. Let's go. It's time. We're here to make everyone smile, everyone happy. It's happy time, you guys. Let's go. All right, you guys, I'm out.
On the truth, walked outside with a brand new dude. Man, I'm feeling brand new me, who you? Still kid, finally left the stoop. Got to know myself and realized on the truth. Walked outside with a brand new dude. Man, I'm feeling brand new me, who you? Another scar mean the blessing coming, baby. Yeah, another scar mean the blessing coming, baby. 1, 2, blessings on my shoes.